You may know that we've been talking about how thousands of soldiers from pre-partition India who fought and died in the First World War are finally being officially recognised after decades of being missed from the historical records. Nearly 10,000 British Indian Army servicemen are being added to the Commonwealth War Graves Commission's database in the biggest update to its casualty records since the Second World War. Now, the names were uncovered in historic Punjab registers by volunteers and researchers, helping families trace their relatives whose sacrifices were never formally acknowledged, thanks to a project that's actually bringing long overdue recognition to soldiers from across today's India, Pakistan and Bangladesh. Well, Sunny Palahey, a descendant of one of the forgotten Punjabi soldiers, spoke to me earlier.
For us and for the family, the circle is now closed. So we've got closure on the whole matter. We've got details that we never knew. We're now even, we're extremely proud of his sacrifice, the ultimate sacrifice that he gave. But also, what's not noted is the after effects, the consequences of the sacrifice, which left my great grandmother as a widow, a young widow with two young children, trying to survive. Those stories aren't told at all. And in fact, all sacrifices in World War I were actually like that. And so I'd like to raise that as an additional point, as well as the ultimate sacrifice that my great-grandfather did play.
Well, Gurinder Singh Mann is a Sikh historian with over 25 years of experience in history and heritage, and joins me on the programme. Gurinder, thank you so much for talking to us this morning. For people who may not know, just how significant was the contribution of soldiers from pre-partition India during the First World War?
Hello, good morning, and nice to be on the show. Yes, I think this is a fantastic project, and what it's kind of outlined and what it's trying to do is to actually just shine light on the contribution of names and individuals who played a significant part. And so effectively what we can say is that there was roughly about 1.3 million Indians who volunteered for military and non-combatant service during World War I. And it wasn't just like the areas that we predominantly kind of consider in terms of theatres of war, but Indian soldiers fought in Europe, the Middle East, for instance, Africa, Gallipoli, Mesopotamia. It's all these locations which are considered and part of World War I. So I think it's very, very crucial that these names are remembered and actually have been rediscovered as well, because you've got to remember that the first troops which actually to arrive on the Western Front in 1914 was Indian soldiers. So, and Punjab was one of the largest recruiting regions for the British Indian Army.
It begs the question, though, why did so many of these men end up missing from any official records for so long?
Yeah, there's a couple of reasons. Obviously with records, because it was during the British Indian Army in terms of how it was composed of, and after partition, it's quite clear the records were left, kind of idle in Lahore Museum and in the museums in Lahore. And what happened was that they were just left to the sideline, and after partition, no one had gone back and then checked this information. So whilst the Commonwealth War Graves Commission tried their best in terms of actually kind of getting all these names onto their database, it appears these big registers, they're not small registers, they're massive registers with thousands of names in them, were just overlooked. And it's really important that, we could start a blame game and blame individuals or organisations, but I just think this project now has corrected all those wrong effectively over those number of years, So I think that it's still important that they have been discovered, because if they haven't been discovered, again, they would just been left languishing for another X amount of years. Yeah.
And does this then change our understanding of Britain's wartime history? Have we overlooked the role of Indian soldiers for too long?
I think there's been a big problem in this country in terms of giving recognition to Indian soldiers in World War I, World War II, and other campaigns as well. As a historian who's worked in this area for many decades, it's quite clear that even now there seems to be a mismatch in terms of what people view the world wars to have been and composed of in terms of the people who fought in them. Now, there's been many initiatives and there's been many kind of ways in which organizations have tried to explain this importance, but I think there's still a lot of work that needs to be done. For instance, obviously here in Leicester, we created the Sikh Troops War Memorial at Victoria Park, and that raised awareness of contribution of Indian soldiers as well. But I think there is still a long way to go, because it's like almost 2 steps forward and sometimes 2 steps back. But I think that, nearly 10,000 additional names is very pivotal, because what the team did at the University of Greenwich, the Commonwealth War Graves Commission and the UKPHA, it was kind of like they had to cleanse the data as well. It took a long time to ensure that they weren't duplicating records. And so there's a lot of data work involved. And in order from those Punjab registers to get to where we are now, it took a lot of time. So I think it's been a really worthwhile project, and ensuring that those 9,000 plus names are now available for people to see and search for.
Yeah, absolutely. And when people visit war memorials or mark remembrance events in the future, Gurinder, what do you hope they'll think? How differently would you hope that they will think about hearing some of these stories now?
Well, I think it's definitely an addition to the main common stories which are told. Obviously, we had Sunny Palahey, as you just mentioned, in terms of himself finding out about his family, for instance. And it's just a case that it shows more solidarity amongst communities as well. So it actually shows that, there was people from different areas of the world which participated, and, these descendants are still living here today. So, we've got families who have a real connection with the world wars, and these registers are actually making a reality effectively.
Absolutely. Gurinder, thank you so much for talking to me this morning. Gurinder Singh Mann, a Sikh historian with over 25 years of experience in history and heritage. Just talking about the impact of how finding over 10,000 British Indian Army servicemen, their names and information about them are now going to be added to this Commonwealth War Graves Commission's database, and the impact that will actually have.